Hello, everyone. Um, Today we're going to be revamping bone straight wigs. I have two. This is 28 inches bone straight. This bone straight has been with the owner for about 2 years and has only been revamped twice. Then this is another one. This one have seen light and day. You can see it clearly. It have seen the end to end of the world. So it's going to be revamped as well today. So I have my hair products for work. I have the Moroccan AP Professional Moroccan Argan Oil Shampoo. I have the same product, same company product conditioner. I have my silicone mix. I have this Keratin hair mask. I have my milk treatment, my hair treatment milk, we call it milk treatment. So this is your keratin milk treatment. Then I have my best of all time, the Hawaii silky argan oil. You would know what we're going to do with all of this as we proceed. So don't forget your brush. I have my detangling brush, and I still have this just for when the need arises. I have my boils that I'm going to be needing to work, this for wash, and this to put it when it's washed. I have my hot water and I have my cold water, and then we'll begin. So we're going to be revamping this 28 inches bone straight. If you know hair as well, you're gonna know that you want to have this, like you gotta have it. So let's see what happens. Let's see how much dirt is in this. So there's already shampoo, as you can tell. There's already shampoo in this water, but we're still going to add more. But this is just to set the paste going. This is a mixture of hot water and cold water. It is hot enough that still allows me to dip my hand inside and not get burnt, okay? So yeah, this is our wig. So I am going to go in with this Moroccan AP Professional Moroccan Argan Oil Shampoo. I love this shampoo because one, it is very thick, so meaning that with so little I can do so much. Also because it smells really nice. Like by the time I am done with this hair, you're going to want to eat it. So put as much shampoo as you need. At any point you feel like you need more, wash as many times as you want to, but please do not scrub your wigs. Do not scrub your wigs. If you need to write that and put on a stamp somewhere in your washroom or where you do your work, do that. Do not scrub your wigs. The struggles of long wigs is that you get to spend a whole lot of product on them, also washing them. And you also need to be sure to focus on the areas like the top where you have your cap. You also want to keep that clean, because if your cap is not clean, it's going to store a lot of dirt, and it's going to cause you a lot of headache as well. So this particular wig is pretty neat. It's not as dirty as the first one. So these wigs are the wigs you wear on special occasions. So yeah, I think this is pretty good, but I'm just going to go in again to fulfill all righteousness. But that's personal choice. That's just me. I just want to do that. So at this point, if you feel it's neat, you can proceed to conditioning your hair. All right. Before we proceed to conditioning or treating, we'd have to rinse off our shampoo from this wig. So you want to gently massage through. See, the goal with the hair is to just continuously massage through your wigs until you've washed off all the product. As you can see the water, you can see that it's still clear. That's because the wig is not exactly dirty. It's not a wig that has been worn every time. It's not like an everyday wig, unlike the short version of it. So we'll do the same thing for the short, and then we'll now proceed to preparing our treatment to be able to give our look that silky, smooth, finished look. So now we're proceeding to the meat of this whole thing called revamping, right? Which is the treatment. The treatment really makes all of the difference. And I know that you've heard in the past that your treatment is just They just say deep conditioning, but really what is deep conditioning? Or they could just tell you, oh, just put deep conditioner and allow it to sit. My darling, welcome to a new dispensation where you would actually treat your wigs and they are looking silky smooth. So for your treatment, you're going to need this keratin milk treatment. You're going to need this Hawaii silky argan oil. You're going to need your hair mask. So when you go to shop for this product, you may not see exactly this brand. As long as it's a hair mask and it has argan oil in it, that is what I use, just personal preference. But I'm sure that there are also other better products and I'll be sharing them with you after this video. All right. Then personal preference as well, I'm going to be adding my silicone mix. However, if you don't have a silicone mix and you have the keratin milk treatment, that's perfectly fine. They do the same work, but I just like to work with the two of them. Again, personal preference. All right, so let's get into it. Pause. So I could not find my mixing bowl. So thank God for ice cream and thank God for buying coleslaw outside. I kept this plate and I'm just going to be using this and using this spoon as a mixer. Okay, so this is just a plate, so don't also feel bad if you don't have a mixer. Just find something that can contain whatever you need for your mixture. So I'm going to be starting with my silicone mix. I'm going to be putting 2 scoops of it. Then for the keratin milk treatment, I'm also going to be putting 2 scoops of it. I'm putting 2 scoops because of the volume of work I have to do with it, all right? So if you're afraid that you're going to put too much, you can just start with 1 scoop each, all right? So this is the hair mask. Don't mind it that it is looking on you. I just wrapped it back after I was done the last time. So finally, we're here. I'm going to also put 2 scoops. This is a bit thicker. I put 2 scoops of that. Remember, it's a hair mask, so look at it like your candle wax. You really want to keep it locked in so that it does not completely gel up, like, you know, becomes like candle like. Then I'm also going to go in with my conditioner. I know I didn't mention this when we started. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my conditioner. Then lastly, I'm going to go in with my Hawaii silky oil. Okay, just 5 drops. Now I am going to go ahead and mix all of these things together and I will be back. So can you see the consistency? You're going to mix this until there is no lump in it. Like, it has to be smooth. You know, when you properly make your pap, it has to be smooth like that. Okay, so we're going to be using this mix for our bone straight. So if you ever ask me if you could use silicone mix for your bone straight, yes, you can use silicone mix for your bone straight, but you can see how I measured it. I made sure I'd use the same measurements I use for the keratin milk treatment. Sorry, baby is part of this our video. And then she's going to just proceed to applying that hair treatment on the wig. So just enjoy. Go on. See, she's starting from the roots. It's always advisable to start from your closures and massage in, like massage in completely. So we're still massaging through. Have to massage it inside. See, no strand should be left unturned. Like, don't say I want to use this product for 15 weeks. You're going to lose the whole glory if you actually don't put enough product in it, because this is the point where you're going to allow rub in your product and then allow it to sit. Okay, but before we get to this point, you're going to take your time to massage everything through. So yeah. So can you see? Show them the mix bowl. Show them the bowl mix. Remember when we mixed this, we're still on just this 28 inches bone straight, and it has taken all of that. And I'm really scared that it's not even enough. But I'm not worried so much because of my process. So I'm not really worried so much because of everything that went into it. But that's just to tell you. So for if you decide to do this as a business, and then you realize that your long hair seems to consume a lot of product, is because it does actually. No, you're not dreaming or imagining. The quantity, especially for this one, it has taken 3 times more than a short hair would take. Okay, all right. So because we are working with two bone straight wigs, we'll proceed to apply the same treatment to the short one. So we'll just do that quickly and then we continue. We're done applying on the short one, and you can clearly see that it has more product. If you watch the video through to the end, you're going to notice the difference in the quantity of product on it versus the one on the longer one. So you're going to see the longer one very soon, because we're also going to be putting that in the Ziploc bag as well. Okay, we're done mixing. Just show them what it looks like. Bring it closer to the camera. I want you guys to see how this is shiny. This is nothing compared to what it is going to look like by the time we're done. Can you see? Everything is well massaged in. Always try to massage in your product so that all strands are, partaking in this. Now we're going to proceed to putting this into our Ziploc bag, and we're going to use a steamer to steam it for 45 minutes to 1 hour to let it sit in. If you don't have a steamer bag, I'm going to show you what a steamer bag looks like. If you don't have it, you can just get your ordinary bathroom bucket, boil water, put the hot water inside the bucket when it's boiled, like really hot, it's boiled, and you put the wig into your Ziploc bag like she's doing, lock it up, put the bag inside the hot water, get a heavy cloth, maybe a thick towel or some kind of duvet or some kind of covering just to cover it, to not so that the amount of heat that goes off would be really small, and then you steam it in, leave it for longer hours. You could leave it for 1 hour 15 minutes or 1 hour or 1 hour 30 minutes, really, but the longer you leave it the better. So that's the steam cap bag that she's holding. This is the one you plug in. I don't know if there's the one that uses rechargeable, I'm not sure, but this is the one you have. You necessarily have to have electricity to be able to use this, and she's going to put it inside that bag just like that, and she's going to wrap it up. There's a drawstring, exactly. So, and then we're going to plug it, and we'll be back when this is ready, hot from the oven. All right. I forgot to mention at the start of this video that we're going to be needing two important products, which is your developer in either volume 30 or 40, whichever one you can find, and the Adore coloring agent number 10 or crystal clear. We're using these two products to restore vitality, like to restore the shine and to make the color of your bone straight pop. So two places we're going to be using this is for bone straight wigs and for colored hairs as well. See, it just makes that color pop, and with bone straight you want it to be shiny. I'm going to go in with the developer, bring out the developer, and the Adore in number 10, which is called the crystal clear. The reason we're doing this is because when you are adding color and you use your developer helps you to change from one color to the other using the color should I say reagent that you use. In this case, we are using the Adore. So now we're using the crystal clear because it's actually colorless. It's not going to give us like any color, but what it is going to do to the wigs is that it's going to make the color pop out, give it an extra shine, and it's just going to make it stand out. Like, you're going to appreciate the color more. It's going to look like as good as brand new. excuse me, you know when you take pictures and you give it to a professional photographer, or let's say you go to a professional photographer, take pictures, and then he tells you, oh, I'm going to give you four edited copies and 3 raw files. So this wig is going to look like the edited version of your photographs or of the wigs using this Adore and this developer. So proceed to pouring the whole of that Adore, like just open the entire of it. Please put your hand down so they can see what you're doing. So I'm putting some of this Adore. Can you see it's crystal clear? There's no color. But I want to use it to achieve shine and vibrance to your wig. That's the word. Shine and vibrance to your wig, and then it makes the color of your wig pop. So you can decide to put everything, or you can decide to just take it one step at a time and wedge it, right? And then I'm going to be going in with my developer. I like to shake it. This is 30% volume. And I'm supposed to have a measuring cup, but I'm just going to use my eye and trust my eye judgment. So you know, the more developer you put, the more the effectiveness of what you want to achieve. So this is what it is going to look like. I can choose to add more developer, but no, I want to leave it at this. Can you see what it is like? Can you see? This one. So this is what it is like. You're going to stir it until you have properly mixed them both, and you get that consistency that you're looking for. Please don't be in a hurry, like you're not rushing to anywhere. You want to, at the end of the day, produce an excellent job. You want to get excellent results. Excellence is the goal. It's not just I've done it now, it's still showing now. You want that by the time you are done working on a customer's hair or a client's hair, or even your own wig, when you go out, people should ask you, where did you buy your wig from? And you just proudly tell them, oh, I didn't buy this brand new. I just worked on what I have earlier. You can send in your wigs and I'll do the same thing for you. See, that money is what you call what? My husband will say it's not passive income, but I choose to call it passive income because you're just banking on your skills, you know, banking on something you know how to do, banking on the techniques that you're learning from this video. So I think I'm okay with this, but you could choose to keep beating this until you're thoroughly satisfied that this is properly mixed. Okay, so remember, because it is crystal clear, we cannot really tell if it has mixed properly. So that's why I would encourage you to at least beat this for 2 to 3 minutes. If you can go 5 minutes, that's cool, but 2 to 3 minutes is fair. I don't know if we have a wixing machine for these things. That would be really great. So we could get a wixer, maybe an electric one that could just do this faster and with more accuracy than using our hands. So I think for me, this is perfect. This is okay. This is a steam hot. Can you see the steam from this hair? My goodness, can you see? This is our bone straight in 28 inches. If you remember when we revamped this, can you see that? It is steam hot. Can you see it? It's steamed for over an hour. This is what it looks like. And I'm just gonna go in with the crystal clear mixture I did with the developer on it.
You don't have to wash off the treatment you already did, which is the keratin treatment. Just go on and apply your developer and crystal adore clear mix.
So I want to comb this out, and I wanted to show you something. So in the course of your revamping, when you comb, you're going to feel like it's tangling. Can you see that? It's not tangling. It's because you really do not comb hairs when they are wet. But we're only doing this to detangle, okay? And you're going to go as gently as you can. Honestly, my hands are paining me because this feels weighty because of the amount of products on it. So you are going to take your time to brush this as much as you can. Just take it easy, and remember, you're not doing it to comb it to perfection. It's just so that you are sure that the product has gotten to all nook and cranny of your wig. Now this is what it looks like after we're done combing. And I'm going to be putting this in the Ziploc bag again, and it's going to steam for another 20 minutes, and I'm going to rinse it out.
So we're going to put this in our steam bag.
And we're going to let it sit in for the next 20 minutes. Now it's time to rinse off, and we're using cold water to rinse this off completely. So let's see. This wig, by the time we are done, by the time this thing is dried, by the time we would put heat iron on it, it is what? It is gone. Now, can you see the effect of the clear crystal we put on it? Can you see how shiny and more dark this hair is looking? Like, it has brought out the color. It's now popping. Did you notice it? Can you see how it is looking? Guys, like, you absolutely need to try this. It is a steal. And I'm happy I'm the first one to share it with you.
Please feel free to wash and rinse off as many times as you deem fit. Meanwhile, I was opportune to record this finished look. Guys, look at what this looked like just after straightening. Congratulations, you finally become a pro and revamping both straight wigs. Go and make money.